Greetings, fellow YouTubers. Excuse the mess here, but that's just how I roll. This is my my original ET-115. Huge fan. Love this thing. Fly it every time. Beat it up. Keeps coming back for more. This is one of the original ones. I know people have discussed how some of the prop guards on the newer versions, since they went to LDARC, aren't as good. I don't know that. I got the 115 because of it was basically a copy of the Torrent 110, and it was closest to the specs that I could see. And I originally wanted the 100, and a lot of people had complained about weird yaw issues, and I'm glad I didn't get it. I also, if I recall correctly, the specs on the original ET-115 is the same as the 125, just in different frame. Batteries are charged. So I've been searching for, I saw on their website they had the V2 coming out, the ET-115, the ET series V2. The 115 being a 3S capable, not the 125. And in this one, as you can see, it's quite dirty. Used it quite a bit. I also got a 125 frame, and I was eventually at some point going to transfer it to a 125 frame to see how well it did. I had originally ordered 125 from GearBest when they had a special. Took my money, held it for a month, and then told me that they didn't have any more. So I was pretty pissed about that, but I'm glad because I was searching around the web and I found, I believe it's MyRC, I'll see if I can link it down below, had in stock for $109 plus $35 for air parcel shipping, so a grand total about $145. This little baby, which is the ET-115 V2 3S, very cool, different canopy, allows you access. It's raised up a bit there, I don't know if you can see that, so you can plug that in without any issues. XT30. The camera angle is adjustable, I think between 15 and I think 30 degrees. And right here you kind of see that it's at about 30 degrees. Sorry about the video, I'm doing this on my phone. This is my first YouTube video that I'm going to make public. I just had to share this. I was really excited for this. Basically the same setup. Looks like the VTX is the same. It's not shrink wrapped like the other ones. It's zip tied down. The camera, I believe, is a newer version than the original one here. I forget the actual cause, but it's slightly better apparently. I'll have to see. I'm going to fly this tomorrow. The VTX antenna is it's tucked in there a little better. I don't know if that's going to affect reception as opposed to this hanging out. A lot of people have lost these. Mine's a little chewed, but it's held up pretty well so far. This has the AC900 for the FrSky version, the FrSky version. I know people have complained about that version. I had that on my Tiny 7 with telemetry. A different version. I think it's the AC900X or something. I'll have to look it up. And it's I never really had any range issues with the Tiny 7 with it, so hopefully this one doesn't either. Other changes of note. Obviously this one has LEDs. Let's see if we can focus on that. So it lights up like a Christmas tree. They have these interesting little covers here on top of the props that allow it to, I'm guessing that they may put these on to try to solve the yaw issue on the 100. Maybe it's an aerodynamic thing when the air is coming down. Maybe that was what was causing it. And this allows it to flow easier. I'm guessing. I'm not an aerodynamics guy. Not even pretend to be. I showed you my cluster of junk there. And has OSD. It has the new stack. It's quite an improvement. Other than that, the specs are fairly the same. It comes with one, which I'm charging now, one 600 milliamp 3S battery. The wrapping on it's not so great. It's actually kind of large for the amps that it has in it. We'll have to see how it performs. I got some Tattoo. I got a Tattoo 650. I got a Junk Zop 550. Another 550 for my old Lizard, which is in pieces. I think everybody's Lizard is in pieces at this point. And yeah, I'm really excited to fly it. The prop guards look about the same. They feel about the same. And let me just sneak over here. That swept away. Let's weigh them. See the difference here. It's not the greatest scale, but let's see here. So the original 115. Oh, we're not going to be able to read that. Oh wait, there we go. 89 grams, and the 115 V2 3S feels lighter, but it's not. 98 grams, so it's about 9 to 10 grams. A little heavier. I'm really psyched about this one, so I'm going to fly this tomorrow and maybe make another video. Unfortunately, I don't have any. I got a junk one of the original EV100 goggles, and I never got the DVR. I'm waiting on the EV200Ds with the Quadversity. I think we're all waiting for those, and I'll have to see how it flies, and hopefully I'll make another one, and I don't break it. I've never broken a prop guard on the old one. I did break one prop and trashed one motor when I hung it up into a branch, which tore the bell housing right off. And I got two spares pretty cheap off of X-Night. I know they're affiliated with the Banggood somehow. And I'm not sure why, I know there's another German website that has this. This is the only other website, the one I ordered from, is one I found this. My only guess is the fact that it's not being sold on GearBest and Banggood is that they're flooded with stock of the original ET series, and they're kind of holding back until they dump those, and they'll probably come down in price at some point soon. Trying to flush them out and then get these in stock. But right now, the site that I bought it at with Airpostal, it took about 8 days from China to the East Coast, and it was grand total was $145, which is cheaper than if I bought this one brand new off of one of the other websites. Actually, GearBest is probably more expensive. But off of Banggood. So hopefully, sorry about the focus here. Like I said, I'm doing this on my phone, and I'm not. This is my first video of anything ever. But I really just had to share this. So hopefully, we see a lot more of these, and that it flies well on 3S. Prop size seems the same. It comes with extra canopies. And let's see. Here's the box. And it comes in, it doesn't have the neat little foam side there to store batteries. It does come with one of the original covers, and then two spares, which it looks like they're just raised. You can see those points, and also the sides are raised too. Some people have pinched motor wires, tightening down the original canopy. These are raised pretty well. And I don't know if you can see in here. I don't know if you can. See right up in there. They give you a lot of slack. So this one should be. I've never seen the slack on here to see if I wanted to ever transfer it to 125, or whether it be worthwhile. I'd have to run the numbers to swap this out to a larger prop size, and it's a 125 frame. The frame looks exactly the same. I believe it is exactly the same. Just a new stack with the OSD. The beeper is also housed right up on top here, instead of kind of rolling around. I think a lot of good improvements. The battery strap is still the same crappy one, and it's got the foam pad there, so no sticky. I don't know why they didn't do a sticky bottom to help, because they do throw batteries on that. Comes with, like I said, comes with a 600 milliamp battery. Some cool stickers, like if you wanted to put these on or on, you know, your equipment. 2 sets of air props here. These are all like kind of glued down, and then the original PT-115 size type props with the yellow and the white. These are like translucent ones, so they give you plenty of props, which is crazy because like I said, I'm not the best pilot, and I've banged this thing up, and I've only literally broken one prop. When I blew that motor, I did not break the prop, so I reused that. They don't bend. The whole thing flexes well. The stack is definitely soft mounted because when I go to plug it in to the USB, kind of shifts a little bit. So I'm going to take a more look at that. But if you go on their website, which I think is all in Chinese, unfortunately. But I'll see if I link where I purchased this from. It's MyRC. Let me just bring it up here real quick on my computer. It is myrcmart.com. And they're very prompt with shipping it out. And like I said, 8 days and less than what I would pay for a brand new 115 or 125. Can't beat it. And I think this cover, because the mounting of the frame is the same, the mounting hole should be the same. I know a lot of people have done a lot of, build their own canopies. This is good. And the only thing I ever complained about really was hoping to do was get more angle on the camera. So hopefully that'll, with this new cover, we get a lot more angle, and I can go a lot faster, especially with 3S. I normally fly this, so I get about 1/8 of an acre. Nothing big in the city. My neighbors haven't complained yet, but I usually zip pretty fast up and around the house through the trees, cutting through the neighbors' yards a little bit, and kids love it. And I like to fly these because they don't weigh a lot. They fly like they're on rails with the kids in the backyard. I haven't hit them yet, knock on wood. If I do, it'll just be an owl instead of it being sliced open, and a large bruise with something, like a 5-inch. So that's it, and hope you enjoy this, and I hope it's informative, and I would highly recommend getting, I guess I haven't flown this one yet, but like I said, I love the original ET, and I couldn't wait for this one. When I heard about it, I've been searching Google, found it, ordered it right up, and got it today. I already bound it up. You have to check and see how the reception on that AC900 is. I think it's AC900X. I'll link it, and then you can see the full specs in the description below. So thanks for watching, and happy flying.